Should we carry over stuff from GTA Online to GTA 6, like any progress at all? In my personal opinion, that's a big fat no, and I'll explain to you exactly why in one short sentence. If GTA Online stuff will be carried over to GTA 6 Online, we will basically have a game that is dead in the water on day one. You being able to carry over your millions of dollars and all your stuff that you have within that game to GTA 6 Online will mean that you have no progression and no goals to go for whatsoever. Imagine you starting GTA 6's multiplayer with millions of dollars while everything else is going to cost about a couple of $100,000. I think we can both see what the problem will be. Now, to say that I completely disagree with that you want to have some stuff carry over to the next game, it will be disingenuous of me. I can see that there can be like some kind of compromise, like if people feel like bringing their character themselves, like how they look like, and being able to carry that story forward, like if they have a bit of a thing going on where, you know, they think that from each DLC there's a new story develops and that all that lore that built up in those past 10 years, be nice to carry it over GTA 6 and quote unquote continue that story. However, it really would be only the character itself and not everything that he owns. I feel that there can be some kind of story there that they moved on to Vice City, but during the transition from Los Santos to Vice City, there were some things that happened and, you know, bada bing, bada boom, you lost everything. I don't think it makes any sense for our character to carry over our businesses and all that sort of stuff. I think that if we do that, it's just gonna be a very, very boring game from the start. The main thing that is appealing about a new game is a new sense of progression, new goals, and starting fresh. If there's one thing that I miss about GTA Online at the moment, is that everything doesn't feel fresh anymore because I already have so much money and I basically have an answer to everything. If I need to take down a heavily armored guard or I need to take down a heavily armored vehicle, I will have some equipment for that. Whereas if I were to carry it over to GTA 6, I'll have to start over fresh, and that's kind of what becomes exciting because you might have to think about things in a different way. Like GTA 6's Online, which is what I'm going to call it, is going to have like a different economy with different goals and new progressions and all that stuff, and I honestly would much prefer it if we start off fresh and we have a more gradual start. I think a lot of people are going to be completely shell-shocked by the fact that GTA 6's multiplayer is just really not going to have that much content to start off with. I think a lot of people might be expecting that we're going to have the similar amount of content from GTA Online at the start of GTA 6 Online, which, let's be honest, that's definitely not going to happen. If you're gonna start off GTA 6 Online with every business that we already have, 5 heists and the whole lot of it, then I think that people are gonna just simply feel overwhelmed. Try to imagine yourself replaying through GTA Online while knowing absolutely nothing about the game. You're gonna be completely overwhelmed. So personally, would just like GTA 6 Online to have a more gradual start. I don't think we should be expecting the same kind of content dump as we have with GTA Online right now. I think a lot of people are expecting GTA 6 Online to basically have as much content as GTA Online at the moment, but let's be completely honest about this, that's not very realistic, to be honest, because you're gonna be sitting there with like what, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of businesses and everything like that, and I don't think that's really healthy for the game to have that much content from the start, because it's probably going to overwhelm people and it's just going to have to add on top of things. And I think with GTA Online, especially right now, is you have a lot of stuff that feels the same, and with GTA 6's Online, I think there will be a better opportunity of like getting a better, more focused experience than what we have now. I think there's not really a need for having like 3 different passive businesses in the game, you know, maybe some more variety in there. And personally, I like a more active approach to businesses, but that's my personal taste. I think there's definitely a place for a passive business within the game, but maybe not right at the start. And if there is going to be like businesses in the game from the start, maybe add like some kind of progression path to it. I think GTA 6's multiplayer should really focus on having like a good progression system that isn't just all about, okay, you have $5 million, you get the thing. And for those that are like worried about not being able to really get anything from GTA 5, I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of cars that are already in the game from the start that were added in DLCs from GTA Online. We've seen a couple of them in the leaks, as well as the fact that I'm sure over time they'll add returning cars or returning weapons and maybe even returning characters, which is another thing that I kind of want to touch on too. When it comes to returning characters, I don't think at the start of the game, like both single player and multiplayer, I want to see any GTA 5 characters. I think we spent more than 10 years with them. I don't really want to see Lester screaming in my ears on day one. Like, we've talked to him, we get it, he's a very cool character, I wouldn't mind seeing him return, but give it some time, give it some space, let us enjoy GTA 6 for it being GTA 6. And don't get, you know, Vietnam flashbacks to GTA 5. I know this is very much coming from someone who's been playing the game basically since day one, and at the very least on a weekly basis. You know, I've seen it, I get it. I'd really like to move on and just get a fresh, completely new experience rather than the before mentioned return of Lester screaming in your ears about mother loads and that sort of stuff. Though lore wise it probably makes sense that after he had that kiss and he potentially married her, that they moved on to Vice City and then he came. Okay, well, maybe he's coming back. Anyways, those are just some of my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and become a member like Chloe, GTA Plus, and Notorious Jam. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.